Welcome back, True Seeker. More tragedy in the headlines. This time it is Michigan football star Craig Rowe dead at 33. And of course, the Michigan Wolverines just won the college football championship to start the year over the Washington Huskies. Now they lose a former player. And what's interesting about his death is he passed on February 26th. Michigan is the 26th state in order of statehood, and it was established as a state once upon a time on the 26th day of the year, January 26th. But also passing on February 26th, that's the 57th day of the year. And as we've educated about for a decade, that number is highly associated with championships. If you're new here, gematria, the Kabbalistic practice of coding numbers into words. If you spell out 57 as a word, it equates to the same thing as championship. It equates to the same thing as Super Bowl. Words like World Series and NBA Finals have a numerical value of 57. This is why the number is highly associated with championships. Now, also interesting about Craig Rowe, his last year at Michigan was 2012, the 2012-13 season. That's the same season Jim Harbaugh, who just won the championship as the head coach of Michigan, that was the same year he led the NFL 49ers to the Super Bowl and the Harbaugh Bowl, where he lost to John Harbaugh of the Baltimore Ravens. And of course, in this recent college championship, they showed Jim and John hugging at the 33-yard line. Now here's Craig Rowe at age 33. But from the championship, January 8th, that Michigan won, to his death was 49 days later. And think about that, with Harbaugh going to the Super Bowl with the 49ers, now after winning with Michigan, returning to the NFL. Of course, in gematria, Washington equals 49, who Michigan just defeated. And as we know, the University of Michigan was 206 years old at the time they defeated the Washington Huskies, who hail from Seattle, the 206 area code. So there's even more to this, but rather than overwhelm, you can go to my website, gematriaeffect.news, and read this post on Craig Rowe's death. There are a number of other things here that are interesting. If you're new, gematria, the Kabbalistic practice of coding numbers into words, there are 4 base ciphers, meaning there are 4 numerical values for a word. With the alphabetic order forwards and backwards, Craig Rowe equates to 79 and 137, just like the word champion equals 79 and 137. And 137 is the 33rd prime number. Again, you get those numerical values by taking the alphabetic order. A is 1 up to Z is 26, and then taking the reverse alphabetic order. Z is 1, back to A is 26, forwards and backwards. The other 2 ciphers are applying numerology. Craig Rowe equates to 52 when you take the alphabetic order with numerology like Wolverines, and his name equates to 47 when you run the alphabetic order in reverse numerology. And again, interesting parallel here with Super Bowl 47, the Harbaugh Bowl, which happened the same year that he played his last year at Michigan. So RIP to this young man. And again, if people would only take notice, this stuff happens way too much in sports, college and pro. We're documenting it year after year. Till next time, True Seeker.